Should you love your haters? Gary Vaynerchuk is a very prominent influencer on YouTube and a lot of other social media platforms. And he says he loves his haters. He loves interacting with his haters. And he always talks to a lot of his haters, supposedly. Sometimes he'll call his haters. Sometimes he will talk to them in his comments. And he's very well known for being that guy. You know, I disagree. And the reason is because I've been in a lot of very toxic communities. Communities where people will provoke you, will literally fight you because, you know, they have a lot of problems going on in their own life. And, you know, they can provoke you so much. And I don't think, you know, Gary V or Gary Vaynerchuk really has experienced any of this. I mean, there's some very, very toxic gaming communities out there. And, you know, it's almost impossible to just talk to them. I guarantee you some of these people will push you. They will push you hard. They will anger you very hard. And also, it really depends on the subject matter. Outside of gaming, there have been a lot of, you know, topics that I've talked about that are more controversial or pressing, that it's not good at all to even talk back in any shape or form. Naive, positive, and so forth. Because they will provoke you. They will keep, you know, they will push your buttons. They will make you unhappy. And here's the thing, Gary Vaynerchuk, the topics he talks about, you know, the way he sets up his platforms, they're all business. It's completely a business. And therefore, you know, it's very focused on customers, and it's very focused on just, you know, very general topics, very simple topics that can't really get that heated. You know, unfortunately, if you're talking about suicide or whatever else, politics, religion, or you're in certain very toxic gaming communities or something like that, it's very, very tough. And I thought it was just me. You know, when I was playing certain video games, I thought it was just me. I thought that maybe I was the one who was, you know, overly, you know, alarmed by other people. Then I realized that no, this is the whole community. And I see tons and tons of people who react the exact same way, who have a very deep problem with it. And there's communities known for being very, very bad. And so it's one of those things where, you know, it's partially because of the general demographic and stereotype of, you know, some of the people playing these games. You know, they have a lot of issues in life, which is why they go to video games. Not always, but, you know, stereotypes do exist for a certain reason. Another is, you know, just the general psychology of the game. And, you know, sometimes, let it be known, you know, when you're on the internet, there's a lot of very, you know, negative, horrible people that bring you down and are not essential to your success. So, the issue and question asked is, should you love your haters? Should you interact with all your haters? My opinion is not necessarily. I think it very much depends. There's definitely certain industries and games and niches that, you know, it definitely doesn't matter much. But for others, I would say maybe more so. And personality does play a factor into it as well. Depending on how you are as a person and so forth, certain things may not provoke you as much. And, you know, that can work. However, I personally think that there's certain people out there and plenty of situations I've gotten into where I can tell that this is not going to be productive at all. You know, it's strictly, you know, this is strictly something that's going to provoke this person, and they're intentionally trying to provoke you. So keep that in mind. And you know, a lot of people, what they do instead is they will say, they will jump on this bandwagon because they think it's a great thing to do. Oh yeah, I love my haters, I'll go for them. I don't think that's necessarily the healthiest thing to do. So keep that in mind, and hopefully this video helped you. See you in my next video.